Good morning, or excuse me, good afternoon, everyone. This is Tony Butler with Insurance Agency Marketing Services. I'm one of the life sales directors here, and today's webinar we're going to be doing with Michael Carcello with American National. We're going to be talking about their new IUL that they've introduced as of July 1st. So before we get started, I wanted to discuss a few things that we have here at IAMS and a couple of updates on some exciting news that we have available for all of our advisors. So I want to start off with new producers builders. As you know, if you're familiar with IAMS, we do provide different perks or incentives for those agents that are new producers, and we have 5 different levels here as far as production that is provided. We do provide you with additional incentives, as you see here. If you have any questions regarding our new producers builders, I would strongly suggest that you reach out to us and speak to one of our sales directors. We'd be more than happy to provide you with more detailed information on that. We also have the IAMS Business Builder, which is a referral program for our advisors. So any agent that you do refer to IAMS and they get appointed with any of the carriers that we work with, we do provide the referring agent a $50 bonus. Any subsequent business that they submit with any of those carriers, we do provide you a little spiff as well, depending on the type of business that is submitted. Again, any details that you would like to discuss, we would be more than happy to talk that over with you. Just give us a call and one of our sales directors would be more than happy to provide more information for you. We do offer back office support for all of our advisors. We always say that we want you to work smarter, not harder. So that consists of paperless contracting. We help as far as case designs go, and that's on an annuity or life insurance end of things. We do provide additional information via our website as far as forms and things of that nature. I apologize, I thought I had to sneeze. Okay, we're good. And speaking of our website, it is a 24/7 website. We've got excellent sales tools available for our advisors. So if you are a life agent and you're looking for term quotes or universal life quotes, you can do that via our website. Forms are available online. We do also offer electronic applications for business that you submit. A lot of our life carriers are on IGO eApp solutions, so you're able to submit applications via our website. We also have a second avenue for you to submit applications. The second platform is Firelight. You can actually register for Firelight through our website. A lot of the annuity carriers that we work with, you can do electronic applications via Firelight. As you see here, these are a list of the carriers that work with Firelight. There are a couple of life carriers that utilize Firelight for electronic applications. We also have some other carriers that we're working with to get added to Firelight. So if you haven't registered for Firelight, you need assistance in getting registered, give us a call. We'd be more than happy to walk you through that. Every agent that I know that has done paper applications that started doing electronic applications always say that they enjoy that and it's a lot easier to do that, a lot more efficient. So again, that goes back into working smarter, not harder. So love to make sure that you're able to do that. We also have creative marketing solutions program for all of our advisors. We do have a creative department. They're going to help you with turnkey agency or digital solutions. What we like to do, when I say we, sales directors and the creative department, is like to partner with our advisors to help you grow your business. So whether it be turnkey agency or digital solutions, what that means is if you're looking for assistance as far as handouts or flyers or newsletters that you're trying to do for your clients. If you're looking for a logo design for your business or redesigning your logo, business cards, a stationery, or you're looking to get into the digital marketing space, we can assist with your website, digital marketing strategies. I strongly recommend, if you haven't done a marketing analysis, get with your sales director. It'll take about 20 or 30 minutes to do. We can kind of drill down on what your goals are to grow your business, and we can follow up with our creative department, come up with a plan to help out with that. So again, please do not hesitate to give us a call. Be more than happy to assist you with that. We also provide a retirement analyzer for our advisors, and this is a tool that you could utilize that can help you answer certain questions from your client, such as, can I continue my present standard of living into my retirement years? How would it affect my family if I were to die prematurely? How could my situation change during turbulent economic times? We can provide you with assistance on that to help your clients to find out what their needs are. It is free for qualifying agents. There is a charge for that, but we do offer a 30-day free trial period on this. If this is something that does interest you, definitely give us a call. We can get you set up on that and walk you through how to utilize it. We also have IAMS Wealth Management team. Charles Jr. and his team do a great job of helping you increase revenue, improve client retention, and strengthen client relationships. So the IAMS Wealth Management team is there for your higher net worth clients. If you're looking for different things as far as managing money fees, increase fixed revenue as well, things like that, they can help you with that. Please give Charles and his team a call. They'd be more than happy to let you know what they can provide for you. Now, one of the things that I'd mention as far as some exciting news is we finally got the okay on Life and Annuity Academy. With things being lifted throughout the United States, we've been able to actually get two that are going to be scheduled. So we actually have one, I believe in September, which is going to be an Athene one. That's going to be an Athene. And then we just got the okay for November. We're going to partner with North American to do that. If you're not familiar with our Life and Annuity Academies, it is a 2-day training that IAMS does pick up the tab. We do talk about different sales ideas and strategies. We have some of our top producers speak, as well as have some of our sales directors talk about different sales ideas and concepts that's working throughout the market, different trends. And since we do partner with carriers, those carriers will provide information in regards to products that they're offering, sales ideas and strategies as well. If you are interested in getting more information regarding the Life and Annuity Academy, I do have a polling question that I'm going to put up here. I strongly encourage you to respond so we can provide you with updates as we get them. So let me launch this real quick, and if you could respond to that. I will keep this up for a few more seconds. And for those of you that are looking for additional information, we'll make sure to reach out to you on that after the webinar. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and close this down. Okay, lastly, we have our Top Producer Summit that's going to be in 2022. This is going to be a cruise. We've had several agents already qualify for this trip. Qualification periods is from December 1st of 2020 all the way up to June 30th of 2022. As you see here, there are different locations that we'll be stopping in on the cruise. If you want to know where you're at in terms of qualifications, or want more details in regards to qualifications that you see. It's 4.5 million points to qualify. Would be more than happy to talk to you about this in great detail. Just give us a call and one of the sales directors will be able to help, or give me a call. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions. Okay, so with that, Mike, are you there?
I am here. Can you hear me okay?
Yep, I can hear you. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pass this over to you and then have you get started. So just one moment.
Okay.
Okay, you should have that now.
Great. Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can.
All right. Well, fantastic. And thank you for that awesome intro, Tony. Really appreciate it. And thank you for everyone that could take some time out of their day to jump on here to learn more about our new Signature Protection Index Universal Life product. This just launched on 7/1. We're really excited about it. It has a ton of potential, a bunch of nice little features, and I'm sure everyone will enjoy what they see today. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. This is just our little disclaimer, so I won't spend too much time on this slide. Just a little bit about American National, just in case if you're not aware of who we are. We were founded in Galveston, Texas in 1905. We hold an A rating for with AM Best and S&P. We've actually held an A rating since 1941, which is a very, very long time. We have definitely structured our company around financial and operational integrity, and it has definitely shown being in business for over 100 years. We are a family-owned company. We were founded by William L. Moody Jr., and the Moody's still own a majority of our shares to this day. So we do have a lot of stability at American National. So today we're going to focus not only on our Signature Protection IUL product, but the reasons why you would choose American National for your life insurance needs for your customers. We're going to touch on our accelerated underwriting programs for Express and Express Plus. We're also going to briefly touch on our accelerated benefit riders for the chronic, critical, and terminal illness riders that actually come with all of our products for absolutely no additional charge. We're going to dive deep into our Signature Protection IUL product, and then we're going to wrap it up by touching on our Expert Office platform, which is a very robust platform that has a ton of features to make your life easier. So with that being said, we're just going to go ahead and shift gears over to our Express underwriting program, and this is our lower band life insurance program. It goes up to $249,999. We only offer standard and substandard rate classes for this band. But what we do is we run an MIB and script check in-house, and if those are green lighted, then you're looking at typically a 72-hour turnaround time without an exam having to be ordered. So if for your healthier individuals that come through underneath with this at $249,999 and below, you're looking at a pretty quick turnaround time where we get that case issued and out the door. And this does go up to age 65. And this is for our paper applications and our Expert Office online e-apps as well. For the higher band policies, we have our Express Plus program, and we don't allow paper with our Express Plus program. This does have to be completed exclusively through our Expert Office platform. It ranges from ages 18 to 60. The first band is ages 18 to 50, 250,000 up to 1 million, and ages 51 to 60, it's 250,000 up to 500,000. So just like our Express program, we run an MIB and script check in-house, and if those are green lighted, we're looking at a pretty quick turnaround time without an exam having to be ordered. Again, it's definitely tailored for your more healthier individuals for this to just go straight through underwriting. So we also offer the higher rate classes with this program. We go all the way up to Preferred Plus. Also, we have all three accelerated benefit riders that are included with all of our life insurance products, either it be whole life term, our Protection IUL, our Signature Performance IUL, or our Guaranteed UL. All three living benefit riders automatically come packaged with your life insurance policy for no additional charge. However, if it's a face amount below 50,000, you're only going to have the terminal illness rider. You need at least a $50,000 minimum face amount policy to have all three of the accelerated benefit riders included. And again, there are no additional costs for these accelerated benefit riders. These are automatically included with any American National life insurance policy. So about our Signature Protection IUL that just is brand new, just came out on 7/1. Client can customize a death benefit anywhere from 18 to 21. Kind of similar to our Guaranteed UL policy, where it's not going to really have a cash value. You can dial in a guaranteed death benefit anywhere from 95 to 121 with the Guaranteed UL. This one will let you dial it down as low as age 80. And so you could dial in a guaranteed death benefit anywhere from 18 to 21. You're going to have a ton of cash accumulation opportunity. We have two brand new crediting strategies that we just launched last month, called the S&P Marc 5 and our NASDAQ 100 value cap strategy, which are very potent. And we will definitely discuss those a little bit later in the presentation and how exactly those work. You also get to customize the premium payments with this policy as well. And it does offer a ton of volatility protection. So when the market drops below zero, you will not have to panic because that account value will never be credited with less than 0% interest, even in a down market. So definitely a huge advantage. And as I just mentioned, guaranteed death benefit, you could dial it in 80 to 121, and the cash accumulation upside to this product is huge with those two new crediting strategies. So before we have we just had the Signature Performance IUL, which is going to have slightly higher caps and participation rates because it is a cash accumulator with no guaranteed death benefit. The caps and rates and participation rates with the Protection IUL are still very competitive, but they're just slightly less than what our Signature Performance IUL reflects. And that's because we are guaranteeing a death benefit with this IUL policy. Minimum face amount with this product is $250,000, and the issue ages is 18 to 80. So if you remember talking about our underwriting programs for Express and Express Plus, Express is for anything under $250,000. So if you want to qualify for the Express Plus program, that's the only underwriting program you're going to be able to qualify with our Signature Protection IUL product, and you would also need to use our expert application system. Issue ages 18 to 80. We offer male and female gender classes. Premium bands 250 to 499,999, and the second band is 500,000 to 999,999, and then $1 million up. So 3 premium bands are available with this product. And this product not only, has tons of options as far as your flexibility. You have tons of crediting strategies to allocate the premiums, but you also get to choose when you want that death benefit to expire. You also have the option to customize when you want to make those premium payments or how often you want to make those payments. Also, you have that option for variable loans later on in the policy if you're designing this for retirement income purposes. So it's kind of a jack of all trades type product now that we have the guaranteed death benefit option with this product. Also, we huge no lapse guarantee period with this product for the first 15 years. So as long as the minimum premium is paid with this policy, it will not lapse for a minimum of 15 years, which is nice. Again, as I mentioned, you have planned periodic premiums with this, so you could choose from annual, semi-annual, quarterly, or monthly. You could also just pay the minimum premium and we have a 15-year minimum no lapse guarantee feature with this product. And you could also just make a random unscheduled additional premium anytime the client wants to with this policy. So if they have some extra cash that they want to feed into the policy to increase that cash value, they definitely have the option to do that. And unlike our signature performance IUL, where we had 3 death benefit options, we had an option B and C being a ROP, this product has an option A and an option B. So this option A being a level death benefit and an option B being an increasing death benefit. Option B being very important, especially if you're using this product for cash accumulation purposes. In our illustration software, typically you solve for a minimum death benefit with the option B and fund that policy as much as you can to really grow that cash value. You know, and you want to do that for when you're trying to utilize the variable loan feature on the product. There are riders available with this product. We have our overloan protection benefit rider, we have our disability waiver of stipulated premium, and we also have our children's term rider, which goes up to 25,000 or 25 units. And we do have a fixed loan option with this product. So if the client does want to take a fixed loan, that is definitely available. Just keep in mind, when you take a fixed loan from this policy, it does directly affect the accumulation value. So if a client does take a fixed loan from this product, it will directly affect the accumulation value, and you will see that decrease in accumulation value for each fixed loan that is taken from the policy. Now, where the product really shines is the variable loan feature. So as I mentioned prior, utilize an option B increasing death benefit and get to that sweet spot when that client chooses to start drawing the variable loans from this product and switch it to option A, and that's where the product is just really going to blow your socks off. And the variable loan feature, which is so nice, is variable loans doesn't affect the accumulation value, so you will not see a reduction with the accumulation value with this product. And just a little bit about the policy charges and expense fees with this product. There's a 10% premium load fee that applies to all premiums for the life of the policy, which is it's not too bad. Also a $5 monthly expense fee as well. There's a monthly expense charge, which is based on issue age, gender, rate class, and the band, and then the cost of insurance. So really light on the fees overall compared to most IUL products that you're going to see out there on the market. Now, earlier in the presentation, I did mention 2 new crediting strategies. We've always utilized the S&P 500 indice for most of our products, but this has really opened the door for us to tailor this product, not just this product, but our signature performance IUL product and our indexed annuity, with making available the NASDAQ 100 and the S&P Marc 5. These crediting strategies that are very potent on what you will see as far as potential returns. And I have a slide later on in the presentation where you can kind of see a historical outlook based on the last 20 years on how these crediting strategies actually perform. So if you're looking for a more aggressive, hard-hitting crediting strategy, the NASDAQ 100 is definitely the way to go. And the S&P Marc 5 is a volatility control indice, and it also performs extremely well. So with that being said, the crediting strategies that are available and all with this product is our fixed rate option. We have our point-to-point with the cap using the S&P 500. We have the point-to-point with the cap using the NASDAQ 100. The NASDAQ 100 and the S&P 500 crediting strategies kind of work extremely similar in that they're just point-to-point, one-year point-to-point cap strategies. We also have our point-to-point uncapped strategy that has an interest spread with the S&P 500. And we also have the S&P Marc 5 low volatility crediting strategy. So we're just going to go through a few examples on how this is calculated. For this example, we're using a 9.5% cap rate, whether it be the S&P 500 or NASDAQ 100. And let's assume you have a 30% gain, from point A to point B with that particular indice. You have a crediting rate of 9.5%. Let's say you have a beginning value of $10,000, and you can see how the math is calculated. But in this particular example, it would cap out at 9.5%, crediting that accumulation value $950. Currently, right now, the NASDAQ 100 cap strategy with this product is at 8.5, so we're not too far off from this example. Now, with the uncapped example with the S&P 500, there is a spread with this crediting strategy. So let's assume you have a 30% gain from point A to point B. You can see how the spread is subtracted from that gain of 30%, which would come out to 25%. And like the last example, let's say you had a beginning value of $10,000. You can see how the math is calculated. Client would actually be walking away with an additional $2,525 accredited to their accumulation value, or in other words, a gain of 25.25% with this particular example. So definitely a very potent crediting strategy. Now, the S&P Marc 5 is the crediting strategy that we are the most excited about. This is an asset weighting crediting strategy. So the volatility is calculated for each asset class in the index, which is the S&P 500, 10-year U.S. Treasury note futures, and gold futures. So the components are weighted by the inverse of their volatility. And then the index is then risk controlled with a 5% target, which creates the S&P Marc 5. So when the index volatility is low, the Marc 5 allocates more to the index up to 150%. And when the index volatility is high, the Marc 5 allocates less to the index and more to the cash component. So this does result in volatility reduction, does allow diversification since it's a weighted crediting strategy. It offers inflation protection, rising rate protection, and it does have downside protection. So just a quick example. This is not a cap strategy, does not have a spread. It uses a participation rate. So for this example, let's say we have a 5% gain in growth from point A to point B using this indice. We would get the participation rate, which is 150%, and times that times the gain from point A to point B, which is 5%, which comes out to 7.5%. So if you have a beginning value of $10,000, it'd be $750 or 7.5% the client would be credited with this crediting strategy. Now, let's take a quick look on how, if this was a negative return, you just have a floor of 0%, so you have your downside protection where you will not be going backwards with this crediting strategy. And this is the slide I really wanted to show you to kind of get an apples for apples comparison on how these different indices have performed the last 20 years. And this is basing it off our Performance IUL product, not the Protection IUL product. This is straight from an illustration, and you can see at the columns at the top, you have the S&P Marc 5, the NASDAQ 100, and the S&P 500. You can see the index returns in green for the S&P Marc 5, and you can see the positives and the negatives. Then you look to the column directly to the right of that where it says uncapped and participation. This is assuming 150% participation rate, basing it back to the last 20 years. So it's a historical look back from 2001 onward on how this would perform. And you can see how potent the S&P Marc 5 is with quite a few double-digit returns if you base it on the last 20 years. So you have like a 13% in there, 15%. I see a 20% and a 19% increase with the S&P Marc 5. So it's definitely has a lot of upside potential, and it also offers tons of other benefits such as volatility control. Now, if you look at the NASDAQ 100, NASDAQ 100 being compiled of the 100 of the country's largest companies, you can see that it has a very, very strong history the last 20 years on how it has performed. And you can see that with that index return column. I mean, you see tremendous gains, sometimes over 50% with this crediting strategy. We're assuming a 9.5% cap with this indice, and you can see it's hitting 9.5 quite frequently. Now, if you go over to the S&P 500 column, you can definitely see it's no slouch either. I mean, it has performed pretty solidly the last 20 years. Now, the multiplier strategies are not available on the Protection IUL. They are on our Performance IUL product that doesn't have the guaranteed death benefit. So in this example, we'll just look at the uncapped strategy or the uncapped column. The spread on this example is 7.75%. Our spread is around 4 currently. So you're looking at a pretty, some pretty decent years in there. I see one for 18%, another for 15, and another shows 21.85%. So this definitely gives you a clear look at what you could possibly experience with these index crediting strategies going forward, just basing it on historicals. So who exactly would this product be best suited for? Due to the flexibility and customization possibilities with this product, it really fulfills a wide range of needs for different types of customers. So if you have a customer that's looking for a straight guaranteed death benefit and he wants a cash value, this is definitely suited for that individual. Someone that wants the opportunity to build a cash value as aggressively as possible, the NASDAQ 100 and the S&P Marc 5 and that S&P 500 uncapped strategy definitely fulfills that purpose. Also, someone looking for protection from stock market volatility, well, you have a 0% floor with our S&P Marc 5 as well as our NASDAQ 100, and the S&P Marc 5 is geared for volatility control. This product would be a perfect fit for that particular client. And someone looking for access to accumulation value. So you have the variable loan feature with this product. Someone's looking to supplement their retirement income. This product is an excellent fit for that as well, especially if you're just looking to, do an increasing death benefit at the beginning of the contract and really dump money in that over the years. You can really see it pay dividends utilizing the variable loan feature. As I just mentioned, a few other marketing ideas, supplement retirement income using the variable loan feature. This is where this product shines. Credit shelter life insurance trust could also be utilized for that purpose. Divorce planning, estate liquidity, funding college education is definitely a popular area right now for utilizing these IUL products. Key person insurance, buy-sell planning, and also special needs trusts as well. Now, shifting gears over to our expert office platform, this is our online system that we utilize for submitting electronic applications. And it fulfills multiple purposes. So not only can you do electronic applications from home and not having to be face-to-face with your client, you can get electronic signatures that way as well with this system. You can also run illustrations through this platform as well and send them in with the electronic application, or you can just run illustrations through this platform and print them off at home to show your customers. You also have the ability to check on pending business as well. So once you submit an electronic application to us, you could follow its progression from point A to Z, all the way through the process, and you will see who the underwriter is working on this particular case, along with his or her email address, so you can openly communicate with that underwriter working on that case. You could also submit pending requirements online through this portal as well. We also have a single sign-on capability through the Insurance Agency Marketing's website. So if you go to the IAMS website and you see the American National logo, you could just click on that American National logo, you type in your producer number. So once you get appointed with us, you will be given a producer code. You would just type in that producer code on that line on the IAMS website, hit submit, and it'll take you right to our electronic application. So it definitely skips through a few steps for you, so you don't have to manually go to our website and log in and learn it that way. You can just put in your producer code on the IAMS website, hit submit, and it'll take you straight to the application system. So numerous advantages, especially for those who maybe don't want to work face-to-face with customers due to COVID. This offers a ton of flexibility for agents to continue running business. And we also have a summer product launch promotion currently going on for all of our live products. So it's a great way to earn up to additional $3,000 in bonuses. So if you have a minimum premium of, let's say, $30,000 on a life policy that you submitted, you'd be getting an additional cash bonus of $750, and we'll go all the way up to $3,000 with a minimum premium of $70,000. And this promotion is running through September 15th, so definitely an easy way to earn a little bit extra cash while writing awesome products through our Expert Office platform. And Tony is an excellent resource for illustrations and product information, but we also have a field support center as well. So, I mean, if you have questions on our products, or if you would like to get an illustration ran, don't have time to learn to mess with our system, you could just call that number right there on the screen and they could definitely help you with that. We also have an email inbox, as you see listed, and you could also submit a quote request to that inbox, and you could have a quote ran that way as well. Our main website is www.img.anicoweb.com, and there you can find our underwriting guides, information on our accelerated benefit riders, information on any product that you could think of is available on that website. So it's a great resource, and even if you're not appointed with us, you can still jump on that website and browse through all of our materials and see what we have available. So with that being said, I'll pass it over to Tony and see if there's any questions.
Okay. So at this time, I'd like to open it up for any questions that you may have. And while we're waiting to see if there are any questions, there are a couple of additional polling questions that I want to bring up here. Give me just a second to get to those. So if you'd like additional information in regards to the information that we've gone over, I've got a polling question there. If you can respond to that, make sure to get that information emailed out to you. And I'll keep that up for a few moments. Okay. And if you're not appointed with American National and you would like to get contracted with American National, so you can write business, I do have a polling question on that as well. I will leave that up for just a few moments. Okay, just a few more seconds. Okay, we'll close that out. All right, if you do decide that there are some questions after this webinar, please feel free to either reach out to me. As you see here, here's my email address, tony@iamsinc.com, or we have two other life sales directors, Justin Ford and Jess Riley. Their emails are listed on the screen as well. Or you can give us a call at the 800-255-5055 number and ask to speak to someone in the life department. For this content, as well as other content that we have available, because there's a plethora of information that IAMS does provide to all of our advisors. You can like or follow us on Facebook or LinkedIn. With that, Mike, do you have any final words?
No, I just wanted to thank everyone for their time this afternoon and for jumping on to learn more about our Protection IUL product. We're really excited about it, and I think it'd be it's going to turn a lot of heads, and it should definitely fit the needs of many clients with its flexibility and the fact that we could have a guaranteed death on an IUL policy is huge, and I think it's going to be a very popular product going forward.
I would agree, especially now we're finding that more and more individuals are looking for permanent products, not just with whole life, but with whether it be index universal life or universal life. So this is definitely something that I think agents will find that their clients would like, as well as the agents to help increase their business. So with that, I want to thank everybody for joining today and hope you guys have an outstanding week, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks, Mike.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You too. Bye.